So the first thing I found already was this nice pair of Coach tennis shoes. It was like patchwork denim. Thought that was pretty cool, so I went ahead and grabbed them. I mean, they only wanted $14.99. I figured I could at least get that for them, so threw those in my basket. And then we have this really cool pair of Nike Air Max 97 Olympic style shoes. They're kind of like a cross training or running shoe. And figured I could definitely turn a profit on these. So I went ahead and grabbed those as well. So far today, it kind of seemed like it was a shoe day, so I guess we'll see what else the day brings. Then I found these Nike Skillshot 2 sneakers or tennis shoes, and they were actually in really good shape, so I figured for the price, they were only $14.99, I'd go ahead and grab them. I mean, that's definitely not a bad price at all for these, and I know I could flip them for a profit. So whenever you see Western boots, grab them if they're not expensive or if they're not that much. These vintage ladies Justin boots for only $19.99, and I know I'll make profit on these for sure. I mean, especially if they're in good condition like these were. I mean, it's pretty much a no-brainer. Just kind of clean them up a little bit, list them, and you're good to go. So I was finding some good shoes. I'm not finding a ton of stuff so far, but the things that I am finding are pretty good quality. And whenever you see Crocs, again, Crocs are worth something, a whole lot of money, but if they're in good shape and you can get them cheap, go ahead and grab them, because they'll definitely sell, especially in the summertime. Those are really popular. Famous People, I've never heard of this before, but I figured for $4, can't go wrong, $4.99. It was brand new in the box, and I usually find it kind of hard to pass on brand new items. So something happened during our visit to this Goodwill that was pretty cool. I normally never buy stuff in the boutique section, but check it out.
Alright, I guess I found everything that I'm gonna find today.
Okay, I'll just
Or do you want to just meet me? Okay.
I can just watch you.
That works too. Alright,
I'm
thank
Candace.
you. Nice to meet you, Candace, thank you. And I'll just head straight to the checkout.
Okay.
So basically what happened there is we had passed by the display case with the boutique stuff earlier in our visit and found these $300 pair basically of Giuseppe Zanotti, like Italian sneakers. She was normally supposed to walk us up to the cash register, but she made me go ahead and go because I told her I was finished. So that was about it. I went ahead and headed to the checkout.
So I just left Goodwill, found some really good stuff, mainly shoes, which is funny because I'm not a huge shoe seller, but found several different pairs of shoes. I am going to go over what I found. Give me just a moment. So first up is this cool pair of low-top Nike sneakers. They look like they were in really good shape. These will clean up nicely. And only paid $19.99. But they go for a pretty decent amount, so I feel like that was worth it. And let's see, we got Famous People, never heard of this, board game or something. I grabbed it because it was sealed in the box. I think these go for like 20, 25 bucks or something, and it was only $5, not bad. Of course, the color of the week was green for the discounts, and there was nothing green worth getting. I really tried this time, y'all, I did, but I just could not find any green stuff. We have these vintage ladies Justin boots, black. Really cool. I think I paid $20 for these. They go for like 40, 50 bucks, maybe a little more, I think, on eBay. They're in pretty good shape. I always grab boots if they're cheap enough. I got these Nike sneakers. These were supposed to be like Olympic edition or something. I looked them up and they go for a pretty decent amount. I got them for 15 bucks. Not too bad. They're in pretty good shape. I started grabbing Crocs because most of them sell for a really good amount if I can get them cheap enough. They had other Crocs there, but they wanted like 15, 20 bucks. I just didn't really see the point if I'm not going to get much in profit. But these were only $5. Crocs for toddlers, and they look like they're in good shape. These vintage Coach denim patchwork shoes, pretty good shape, and apparently I saw a couple of them listed. I think one sold for like 40 bucks. I paid 15. So I guess not too bad, and they're in pretty good shape. And I always save the best for last, y'all. I spotted these in the display case locked up. I was like, these look like they're expensive. And I'm still learning about shoes, but just something stood out. From inside the display case, I used Google Lens, took a picture. I'm like, wow, these sell for quite a bit. Giuseppe Zanotti is the brand. It's an Italian shoemaker. These go for quite a bit. I've seen one listed for a few hundred. The solds go for $200 to $300. They actually had this priced. I don't know if y'all can see this, but the original one that was crossed out, they had priced at $199. Then they put the sticker over it, reduced it to $64.99. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a gamble. So she put my name on them, stuck them behind the counter, just told me to come to the counter and grab them when I was ready to check out, and she would watch me walk to the front register. They look like they were in really good shape. I checked them out. I'm hoping that we made a good buy with that one. They look like they're in really good condition. Planning on listing them for $3.99. We'll see what happens. If I can get between 300 and 400, that would be awesome. Even if I get like a couple hundred, that's still $140 profit. So we'll see what happens. But that's it for today. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Wanted to share some of the cool finds that we found. I try to help out by showing things that we find that we look for. Seems like here lately I'm veering more towards clothing, not so much the electronics like I used to and stuff like that, unless I just get a really good deal or find some stuff that I know is easy to sell and ship, like video game consoles and games and stuff like that, vintage electronics. But I'm slowly finding my niche, kind of veering away from being an everything seller and trying to stick with just with certain types of items that I know will sell well. I feel like overall it's going to be a better business model, so I like to bring y'all along with me so you can see what I grab, see what it's worth, what I sell it for. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share. That way there we can get the word out. Helps us out a lot. Thank you again, and stay tuned till the next one. Peace.